Emma always felt a subtle distance in Daniel lately. His smiles seemed forced, his conversations brief, and his phone constantly buzzing at odd hours. She tried to dismiss it as stress from work, but her gut whispered otherwise. Trust, once unshakable, now wavered. It was a crisp evening when Daniel suggested a family dinner at a cozy restaurant. Emma agreed, wearing her favorite cream dress, hoping it would spark warmth between them. But as they entered, something unusual happened. Daniel froze. His eyes went wide, and he muttered under his breath, "Seeing him reminds me of my biggest mistake." Emma's heart pounded. "Who?" "Daniel, what are you talking about?" He brushed it off. "Nothing, just someone from the past." But Emma noticed a man across the room, calmly watching them. Something about him felt oddly familiar. During dinner, Emma tried to focus on conversation, but her attention kept drifting. The stranger's gaze seemed to pierce through her, and Daniel's discomfort grew with every passing minute. After dessert, curiosity overwhelmed Emma. She approached the man. Calmly, he said, "You must be Emma. I think you deserve to know the truth." Her stomach dropped. He revealed that Daniel had been having a long-term affair. But it wasn't just a fleeting mistake. The man had proof. Photos of Daniel and the other woman, moments she had never imagined, captured over months. Emma realized Daniel's biggest mistake wasn't in the past. It was ongoing, a secret that had been hiding in plain sight. She returned to the table, her mind racing, facing Daniel's pale, guilty expression. "I need time," she told him. "Time to think. I need the truth before I can decide what to do." Daniel's hands shook, but Emma had already resolved to uncover every hidden detail, ready to confront the reality she had been blind to for years. The next day, Emma's mind wouldn't rest. She decided she needed concrete evidence. She contacted the stranger, Mark, who revealed himself as an investigative journalist specializing in uncovering infidelity. He brought folders of text messages, bank records, and photos showing Daniel's secret meetings. Emma's stomach churned as she realized the betrayal's depth. Secret hotel stays, messages to unknown numbers, meetings carefully timed to avoid detection. That evening, Daniel returned home, his face cautious. "Emma, can we talk?" "Talk about what?" she asked coldly. "About your biggest mistake? About cheating for years?" Daniel tried to explain, his voice trembling. "It started as one mistake. I didn't mean for it to go on." Emma's anger boiled. "One mistake? This was deliberate. You've been living a double life while I trusted you completely." She told him she wanted the full truth. Every detail, every encounter. Only then would she decide what to do. Daniel nodded, fear in his eyes. For the first time, he realized she wasn't naive. She would uncover everything, with or without him. Emma called Mark to plan a systematic investigation. Every hidden call, every secret email, every interaction would be uncovered. She was determined to see the truth in its entirety before deciding how to act. Over the next weeks, Emma's quiet investigation unveiled the shocking scale of Daniel's betrayal. She discovered a pattern: secret trips, hotel bookings, messages to a woman named Rachel, Daniel's former flame. The photos, messages, and receipts Mark helped collect left Emma torn between rage and disbelief. Daniel had constructed an intricate web of lies, manipulating her trust while maintaining the appearance of a loving husband. One evening, Emma confronted Daniel with the evidence. His defenses crumbled. "I never wanted to hurt you. I thought I could handle it. I didn't know how to stop." "You didn't know how to stop?" Emma's voice quivered with anger. "Daniel, you risked everything we built. Our life, our marriage, for her." He hung his head. "I loved her and I love you. I didn't mean for it to get this complicated." Emma realized the betrayal wasn't about love. It was about control and secrecy. The question was now hers. Could she forgive, or had the trust been broken beyond repair? Meanwhile, Emma learned Rachel had known about Daniel's wife all along. The affair had continued with full awareness of a deception, intensifying Emma's sense of betrayal. Her resolve hardened. She would no longer be a passive victim. She planned carefully, documenting every lie, every indiscretion. She needed clarity and control before deciding the next step in her marriage. Emma decided it was time for a full confrontation. She invited Daniel to dinner at home, preparing a space free of distractions. Every piece of evidence she had collected was carefully organized, ready to be presented. Daniel arrived, unaware of the storm awaiting him. Emma began methodically, showing him text messages, photos, and receipts, detailing every secret encounter. Each revelation was a blow. "You call this mistake?" she asked, her voice sharp. "This is deliberate deception. You've been living a lie while I trusted you completely." Daniel's face went pale. "Emma, No, Daniel," she interrupted. "You will answer everything. No excuses. No hiding. Every secret, every lie, every betrayal. I need the truth before I decide if there's any future for us." Tears welled in his eyes as he confessed everything. The long-term affair with Rachel, the careful planning to avoid discovery, the manipulation of her trust. He begged for forgiveness, but Emma remained calm, taking in every word. Mark, who had been discreetly assisting Emma, reminded her of the importance of control and strategy. Emma realized that while Daniel sought absolution, she held the power. The next decision rested with her, whether to forgive, end the marriage, or find another way to reclaim her life. Emma spent days in reflection. She weighed her love, her anger, and her sense of self-worth. She could not erase the betrayal, nor could she ignore it. Daniel had shattered her trust, and while he pleaded for a second chance, she understood that true healing required more than apologies. One morning, she called Daniel. "I've made a decision," she said, her voice steady. He looked up, hope and fear mingling in his eyes. "Emma, please. I cannot continue this marriage as it is," she said. "Your lies, your affair, the years of deception, these cannot be undone. I need a life where trust and honesty exist. That may not include you." Daniel's face crumbled. "Emma, please, we can fix this. I'll do anything." Emma shook her head. "I've already taken control of my life, Daniel. I know the truth, and I will no longer be blind. You must live with your choices. I will live with mine." She turned to Mark, silently thanking him for guidance. The evidence, the clarity, and her own strength gave her the courage to step into a new chapter. Walking away from the marriage she had once thought unshakable, Emma felt a mix of pain and liberation. She had faced betrayal, uncovered the truth, and chosen herself. Daniel remained, a man trapped by his own mistakes, while Emma moved forward, stronger, wiser, and ready to embrace the life she truly deserved. The storm had passed, leaving scars, but also the freedom to build something new. And Emma knew she would never allow herself to be deceived again.